So Kyle Rittenhouse, the guy that shot a couple of people in Wisconsin like 4 years ago during the BLM protests and then became a MAGA celebrity, has now announced that he will not be voting for Donald Trump this November and has flipped on him. Now, this has broken the hearts of Republicans everywhere. They prop this guy up as if he was the best thing ever, that he's a constitutional defender, and that he loves Donald Trump. He's met with Donald Trump, taken pictures with him, and now he's announced that he will not be voting for Trump. This has sent MAGA into like a frenzy. They are freaking out over this announcement. So I have this video that Kyle Rittenhouse posted last night confirming his decision, and we'll talk about it a little bit after. So take a look at Kyle Rittenhouse and what he had to say.
Hi, I'm Kyle Rittenhouse, Outreach Director for Texas Gun Rights. A lot of people are upset that I said I'm going to be writing in Ron Paul for President of the United States. And that is true. I will be writing in Ron Paul. Unfortunately, Donald Trump had bad advisors making him bad on the Second Amendment, and that is my issue. If you cannot be completely uncompromisable on the Second Amendment, I will not vote for you, and I will write somebody else in. We need champions for the Second Amendment, or our rights will be eaten away and eroded each day. I support my decision, and I have no takebacks.
Yikes. Oh, man. Writing in Ron Paul for president, who's also crazy, no doubt there. But yeah, flipped on Donald Trump, said Donald Trump is weak on the Second Amendment. I don't know what reality this guy is living in, but I just want to remind everybody that Donald Trump is the same guy who bragged about not doing anything on guns during his presidency. Yeah, he was speaking at an NRA conference, and he's like, you know what? I did nothing on guns. You guys should love me. Yeah, we have all those mass shootings. Yeah, we have more than any other economically comparable country in the world. Yeah, we have like more mass shootings than days in the United States. And we have 18-year-olds walking around with AR-15s. But, I did nothing on guns. You guys should like me. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know what planet he's living on. Donald Trump very much bows down to the gun lobby, very much bows down to the NRA. But, that's okay. That's okay. Whatever it takes for him to say, I'm not voting for Donald Trump and send the MAGA lunatics into a frenzy, I'm okay with. Just have the division, have the infighting on their side. And that's what happened as a result. The Republicans freaked out over this decision by Kyle Rittenhouse, saying the worst, most insane things about him, making up conspiracies. It's like watching the infighting in the Republican Party from the Democratic Party, where we're all united behind Kamala Harris, is just such a beautiful thing, isn't it? We're all backing our candidate, and the Republicans are over there screaming at each other, saying, well, I love Donald Trump more. No, I love Donald Trump more. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, I have some reactions from some Republicans to show you in response to this Kyle Rittenhouse video, the news that he's not voting for Donald Trump. It's all very insane. So the first one I want to show you is from the popular Twitter account, CatTurd. If you can even believe that is actually the username, that it's actually a popular Twitter account. This individual wrote, "Bye forever," including a screenshot of them blocking Kyle Rittenhouse, saying, "I can stomach a lot of things, but backstabbing millions who supported you at your lowest point, then turning on Trump right after he got shot, can't stomach it, won't put up with it, forgotten forever." So, wow, that's some pretty harsh words, very culty words, isn't it? You disagree with Donald Trump on a stance and you're not going to vote for him. That means that you're backstabbing all of us. You're backstabbing the Republican movement. Man, these people are so weird, aren't they? They're just weird. It's a very accurate description. They're just strange. Come on. Can we just be honest about who these folks are? They're just strange. They're just very weird. Here's another one for you. From this other Republican Twitter account with a pretty disgusting meme insinuating that Kyle Rittenhouse is actually a woman. Maybe they're trying to insinuate that Kyle Rittenhouse is trans or something. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. They view that as an insult on the Republican side. They think that that's a very funny joke. It's not funny at all. It's quite gross. But now Kyle Rittenhouse says, "Oh, I'm not voting for Trump," and then they have to come up with a conspiracy theory about him. They have to do what they give. They have to do the treatment they give to other people in sports, for example, where they say, "Oh, no, I think that person's this," and then they turn out not to be. They're giving Kyle Rittenhouse that treatment right now. This is the MAGA treatment. This is the cult, everybody. And here's another one on your screen from this very conspiratorial account saying, "This breaks my heart, it really does," including a photo of Kyle Rittenhouse and Trump putting up these weird thumbs ups. I don't know. He said, "Dear Kyle Rittenhouse, you've been selected to be exposed. What happens next will be a warning for anyone is compromised by money during this pivotal time." Couldn't even spell it correctly. Couldn't even get some good grammar in there. Couldn't form a sentence properly. Very nice. That's MAGA, everybody. Um, but you've been selected to be exposed, all because he doesn't like Donald Trump. All because he speaks up. He says, you know what? I don't like Trump. Now, I disagree with his reason. I think he's a lunatic. Kyle Rittenhouse is crazy. He just says, you know what? I don't like Donald Trump. I'm going to write in somebody else. And bam. Apparently, he's not what he says he is. He's being exposed. Apparently, he's a backstabber. Like, geez Louise, they're having a meltdown. And actually, as just before I started filming this video, I was just, checking in on the story, making sure everything's correct. And Kyle Rittenhouse actually issued a news statement about his video saying, I'm not going to vote for Trump. And he's now backtracking. He said, over the past 12 hours, I've had a series of productive conversations with members of Trump's team, and I'm confident he will be the strong ally gun owners need to defend our Second Amendment rights. My comments made last night were ill-informed and unproductive. I'm 100% behind Donald Trump and encourage every gun owner to join me in helping send him back to the White House. So, we know what happened there. He got bullied. That's what happened. MAGA bullied Kyle Rittenhouse into supporting Donald Trump again, because that is the MAGA way. And two things here. Number one, he's a coward. He is a coward. He said in that video, no takebacks. No takebacks. I'm supporting Ron Paul. I'm writing him in. I'm not supporting Trump. No takebacks. 12 hours later, there's a take back, right? Very spineless, very cowardly. But we knew that already about Kyle Rittenhouse. We knew this about MAGA generally. But then number two, as I was just kind of alluding to and speaking about, this is the MAGA way. If you step out of line, if you don't support Donald Trump 100%, if you're not kissing the ring and bowing down, well, then you're a traitor and you will be bullied like relentlessly. This guy has genuinely been subjected to some of the worst treatment I've seen online toward a political figure for being open about a view. He's genuinely been subjected to like very intense bullying in the past couple of days, or past day, I should say. And he got bullied into supporting Donald Trump. There were no conversations between Trump's team and him. There was none of that, right? It was just the backlash he got online. And it does speak to the cult that is MAGA. You know what I mean? If you don't bow down to Trump, you're not human anymore. They view you as subhuman, as they did with Kyle Rittenhouse. And genuinely, I think my major takeaway here, and the reason I'm kind of talking about this story, is because it is really funny, to watch these Republicans fight amongst themselves. It is just really entertaining, and it's really nice, as I said earlier, to be the Democrat, like looking from the outside in. I'm so proud and happy with Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm so happy to be united around her. I'm so proud and happy with our amazing, wonderful president, Joe Biden, who has accomplished so much. He has an amazing record, and I'm fully united behind that fact. I know you are too. We're united behind our nominees, and the Democratic Party is. We have another vice president pick that's coming up that we're all going to love and support, and they're going to be great. And the Republicans over there are bullying their own, right? They are having that who loves Donald Trump the most competition, and if you don't fit into that category, well, you're going to face the wrath of MAGA, and they're tearing down their own. You know what I mean? It just shows you, and I think that for your average American, your independent that's kind of watching this stuff, they're going to be like, yeah, I don't really want to. You see that? What's going on over there? You see what's going on over there? That contest as to, well, you have to pass a test if you like Trump. If you don't pass that test, well, you're not in the party. I don't really want to do that. Let's go to the Kamala Harris, Joe Biden side of the Democratic Party, who welcome everybody. We love everyone. If you want to defect from the Republican Party, I promise we'll welcome you with open arms. I promise. Come on over. Come on over. So insanity. They're fighting amongst themselves. And seriously, just sit back and relax. Just enjoy the show. Kamala Harris is out there working hard. They're doing whatever it is they're doing over there at the Trump side. Anyway, I'll wrap up the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Funny stuff. Make sure to subscribe down below. It goes an incredibly long way. I really, really appreciate it. Also, drop a like on the video and comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.